Siberia is a vast geographic region spanning the northern part of the ancient continent and is part of the Russian Federation, covering over 13.1 million square kilometers. Siberia is a massive region covering almost 70% of Russia, spanning from the Ural Mountains to the Pacific Oceans. Siberia is sparsely populated but is known for its extreme cold winters and varied landscapes of tundra, taiga, and mountains. Siberia is known for its richness in natural resources and home to over 30 million people, primarily in the southern part of the region. Geographically, Siberia falls into four major regions. In the west, adjacent to Ural Mountains, is a huge plain with rivers of Ob and Yenisei. In the east of Yenisei River, you will find central Siberia, a vast area that consists mainly of plains, and the central Siberian plateau. As you go further towards east, you will find basin of the Lena River that separates the central Siberia from the complex series of mountain ranges and upland massifs. The smallest part of the four regions is of Baikal area, Lake Baikal being in the south central part of Siberia. The name Siberia is derived from the Tatar term for sleeping land. Siberia is known for its harsh winters. Minimum temperature of 90 degrees Fahrenheit has been recorded. Most part of Siberia is located in Asia, but culturally it is ethnically European. For thousands of years, Siberia was inhabited by a number of indigenous groups like Buryats, Yakuts, and Tungas, who were basically hunters and practiced fishing. The southern steppes were originally dominated by Scythians, a powerful group, but later on Xiongnu came. Siberia saw a succession of Turkic and Mongol people, but by late Middle Ages, Tibetan Buddhism spread to the areas south of Lake Baikal. In the 13th century, the Mongols conquered a large part of this area, and with the breakup of Golden Horde, the autonomous Khanate of Sibir was formed in the late 15th century. But Siberia remained a sparsely populated area. It is said that during those days, the population here did not exceed 3 lakh persons. During the period between 16th and 19th century, Siberia was occupied and colonized by the Russians. In 1581, Cossack leader Yermak Timofeyevich attacked the Khanate of Sibil, and after occupying the area, Russians started colonizing and settling there. The interest that had driven Russians to this place was their interest in fur. Russians established wooded forts called ostrogs to keep the control on indigenous populations. Later on, in 17th century, political prisoners, criminals, and religious dissenters were sent here, making it a place of exile. By the mid of 17th century, Russia had established their control over the area that extended up to the Pacific Ocean. Some 2,30,000 Russians had settled in Siberia by 1709. By 19th century, some 8 lakh people were exiled, and Siberia became one of the destinations for sending internal exiles. During the period between 1891 and 1905, the construction of railways transformed Siberia, which enabled massive migration from European Russia and later on created number of cities there. The construction of railways linked Siberia to Nicholas II, a city of Russia, which was rapidly industrializing. Around 7 million people from Russia migrated to Siberia, and around half a million people moved to the Russian Far East by 1917. This Siberian region became vital for coal, mining, oil, gas, and timber, contributing a lot to the Soviet economy and later on to Russian. After the collapse of Soviet Union in 1991, Siberia had to face severe economic crisis because of hyperinflation, industrial collapse, and resource privatization, and industrial settlements were abandoned. But on 2nd December 2019, gas pipeline, which was started in 2014 to supply natural gas from Siberia to China, started functioning. During the Soviet era, industrialization was intensified, often using forced labor. Today, Siberia is a largely urbanized region, but still it remains sparsely populated. The population of this region is approximately 36 million people. Siberia makes most of the Russia's land. Russia is the sovereign state, Siberia being its eastern geographical, a distinct region. Western Siberia is the primary oil and gas resource for Russia. Since mid 1970s, the Soviet Union became one of the major suppliers of gas to Europe. Siberian languages comprise over 3,000 diverse, indigenous, and often endangered languages spoken in North Asia alongside dominant Russian. These include Paleo-Siberian isolates like Ket, Nivk, Tungusic, Turkey, Yakut, Tuvan, Mongolic, Buryat, Uralic, Mansi, and Eskimo Aleut families. Siberia is a home to Lake Baikal, the world's deepest lake, containing 20% of the Earth's fresh water. Siberia is famous for its cold, snowy winters and beautiful landscapes. This is Facts About the World. Please subscribe. Thank you for joining.